And in an unbelievable twist,
I make Tina prostitute. I go to the bar, I find guys that want to have a good time, and I make Tina have sex with them.
So disgusting.
you have ruined her.
She's gonna make money for me. She's gonna do what I tell her to do.
Controlling abusive men, and the women love them. My next guest, Tina, says her boyfriend, David, woke up one morning, turned to her and said, I need money, so you're gonna get it. And from that moment on, Tina says David has forced her into a life of prostitution. Tina says David forces her to give other men oral sex for as little as $30. Today, David has moved Tina out, away from her family, and forces her to obey his every command. He forbids her to have any friends, and the day she tried to tell David she wanted him to stop controlling her and making her a prostitute, he choked her. Are you ashamed of that person who is forced to go and give men oral sex for $30?
Disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me. It makes me sick to my stomach.
So why don't you tell him to just forget about it? I'm out of here. I'm not going to be with you. I'm gone. How dare you? Not only am I gone, let's both of us march over to the police precinct so I can have you arrested for being a pimp. Why don't you do that?
Because I love him.
You love him? When was the last time he forced you to prostitute?
A week ago.
A week ago?
Yeah.
He moved you out of state, didn't he?
Yes. So I wouldn't see my family.
What else does he do?
He's controlling. He, if I want to go out.
Does he choke you? Did you hit?
Yes. He's choked me. When I want to go out or if I want to go to the store or something, he tears my clothes up so I wouldn't be able to leave the house. I feel disgusting.
How many women out here would let the man you love prostitute you? This is what they do. They go into the. He goes and brings her into the bar, sits her down, and goes to the guys in the bar and says, "You want my wife to give you oral sex or take it?" I mean, you got. I mean,
I have none.
Before we meet David, this is what he had to say. Watch this.
Maury, Tina disobeys me. I call her stupid. Punch holes in the wall. She's lucky I'll knock her ass out. Tina goes to bed when I tell her to go to bed. Tina eats when I tell her to eat. And Tina has sex when I tell her to have sex. I go to the bar at least 3 times a week. I find guys that want to have a good time, and I make Tina have oral sex with them for money. Tina can't talk on the phone unless I tell her she can, and I forbid her to see her family. I'm the only family she needs. When I need money, I make Tina prostitute, and I get to keep all her money. That's my money. When Tina became my girlfriend, she became my property. She gave me the right to control.
Can't wait to out. David, come on out. What to do, right?
Tina does whatever I tell her
whatever
to do.
she wants, whatever you want her to do.
Tina does what I tell her to do.
That's right.
Anytime I tell her to do it, when I tell her to do it.
You're going to tell her what to do, and she does it, right? But let me tell you something. You ain't going to tell me what to do.
Changing. You need to sit down, punk. You ain't changing nothing. You ain't changing nothing. Quit crying. Y'all ain't changing nothing. This is my girl. She does what I tell her. I'm telling you.
David, you pimp your girlfriend.
Listen, when I need money, Maury, I take her to the... Oh, listen, man. I'm just telling you. She does what I tell her to do, y'all.
You walk there and you want my girlfriend?
Stop crying.
What are you telling her to do that for?
Because more when I need money?
She hates herself. She has no respect for herself. You have taken every single good quality in her and you have buried it. You have drained her. You have ruined her. You have ruined
Maury,
this woman. The worst form of abuse.
Maury, when
I
we need
have
money,
ever...
she's gonna do what I tell her to do. That belongs to me. She's my property. That's it. Period.
Now, David.
Y'all don't scare me. Sit down. Damn, y'all don't know me. Don't care about y'all. Still my property. She's gonna do what I tell her to do.
Now, David.
Period.
David, she can't talk to you because you overwhelm her so much. She wanted to say something to you about how she feels about what you do to her. So this is what she said to our producers. Watch this.
David, I love you, but I hate it when you control my life. When you make me prostitute my body and have sex for money, it makes me sick to my stomach. Every time you sell my body to old men, I feel disgusting and sick to my stomach, like I want to throw up. David, do you ever think that one time I'm going to get in one of them cars with one of them guys and I might not never come back out? I think about it all the time. Do you? Every time you call me a it makes me feel like that's all I'm going to be to you is a I wish you could just hold me and tell me you're sorry and make this all go away.
Have you ever said...
Say I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
Well, how about this? Like I'm sorry for getting a job and providing for you and your girlfriend
I
yourself.
told you. My girl, she's gonna make money for me. She's gonna do what I tell her to do, Maury. Flat out.
Oh, we're gonna have
Period.
fun. Back
Like
right
I told
after
you, you
this.
quit crying.
I treat her like a dog. Get. She's my property.
Paul has made me shave his initials on my...
They have a 12-year-old son named Jonathan.
He's gonna be just like me.
I look up to my father, and I'm gonna be just like him when I grow up. My mom is below my dad, and my mom is below me.